and welcome back to the third part of the Mayako build series. We're now on the bag C, which is the front end build up. We've got the bottom arms to fit and top A arms to fit. Now this could prove to be a bit difficult for me because I have no manual to work from, and there's quite a lot of intricate bits and pieces with the amount of adjustment that's on this thing, so you'll have to bear with me. Probably make a few mistakes along the way, so might have to build it and take it apart again and put it back together again, but we'll go with it here and we'll see how we get on. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this one, and don't forget, leave a comment in the comments section. How am I doing? Is it going together the way you think it would have went together? Are my videos okay? Too long? Too short? Too much information? Not enough information? Let me know, but let's get right into it, guys. Just wanted to stop the build here for a second to show you something else that I've found. This isn't just specific to Mayako, but it's a good tuning option. Your lower arms have inserts that slip in that are interchangeable. These particular ones are plastic, which will give the arm more flex for maybe a bumpy track. You can replace them with carbon, which will make the whole arm stiffer for a smoother track, give you that tighter feel. Now this thing here, this is the unique feature which is only to Mayako. This is your outer part of the arm, and this was where your C hub would fit onto. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard there are no droop screws like you would normally see coming up through a tang in the bottom of the chassis. What we actually have here is this little screw here, which comes through at an angle. I hope you can actually see that there, and this screw will actually hit your knuckle, and that is how you actually set your droop. So you have no tang, no screw hanging underneath to get caught with the dirt and mud and crud. So that is a unique design feature to Mayako only. I've been waiting to see how this was actually done for quite a while, and now I've got to that stage, so I've shared it with you. So anyway, let's move on with the build. Well, we've now just found another feature that I haven't seen before. I'm not saying this isn't in any other car, because I haven't built every other car and I'm not experienced with every other car, but certainly it's a lot different than any car that I've seen, and I do believe it's one of the vast tuning options that Mayako has given you. Let me zoom the camera in and I'll explain. Usually what you get, or what I've got with any cars that I have built, is your hinge pin will go right through with a long pin right through into your pills, and you'll have a couple of screws just screwing it together, and you just adjust things with your pills. Now the pills inside here, you do have adjustment with your pills alone, but also in your A and B blocks we'll have an insert which further lets you adjust kick up, with these holes being elongated. With the likes of the Techno, my arm inserts would just be quite blunt at the end, and if you took a hard hit they would have punched through. But these, if you can see the shape of them, let's see, hopefully you can, they're designed in such a way when they're in the pills they give you actually movement, which will help stop the suspension binding up and wearing out the pills. That's another nice design feature. Again, you guys might comment and tell me, like Keith did earlier on, about JQ being similar, but then Joseph being the man behind JQ, obviously there's things going to carry over, but that's very nice in my opinion anyway. So right, let's get this screw together. Guys, excuse the noise of the fans in the background, but it is absolutely freezing out here, and every time I see something new I'm having to get up and turn the fans off and speak, so bear with the noise just for this one. It's just a quick one. How many times have you went to build a new kit and you've had to use these body reamers and remount the arms because everything was too tight? Just look at that. The build quality of the parts is fantastic. No need at all to ream anything out. I was expecting to have to do that, but no need whatsoever. That's just another point. I thought that was a good one to point out. Look at that, guys. When do you ever have a build with arms as free as that without having to remount the bottom arms? That's just fantastic. And at this moment in time, well, obviously I'll turn you around here. I'd just like to stop for a moment and give a huge shout out to Scott Walker, who is the Mayako UK Service Centre and Community Manager. He has been at the end of the phone with any questions and queries I've had regarding the build. With it being a prototype, the manual's just not fully complete and bits and pieces just a wee bit vague in it. So anything that I've been struggling with, he's been there on the ball to help me out. So Scott, if you're watching, thank you very much, buddy. I'm sure it's not the last you'll hear of me throughout this build, so I say by the end of this we'll be pretty good friends. But anyway, let's I think what we'll have to do now next is get the front gearbox in, and hopefully this thing will start taking shape. Right guys, front end's coming together pretty well, but we're getting to the bit now that I'm just not so sure about with the front A arms. I have no manual to work from, and we're just going to have to wing it from this point on, so fingers crossed I can do it justice and put it together the way it's supposed to go. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Little dog Harvey in with me here. Well, we've got two. Where's Monty? He's beside me. We've got Monty and Harvey, the two golden retrievers, and Harvey's missing his mum, so you're going to hear him whining. But they have the little mark on the side of the turnbuckle, and I would guess on my Techno I would have always had that to the left hand side of the vehicle, so that you know that you turn them all the same way to adjust it. So I'll fit these the same way, and well, if it's not I don't think there's a right or wrong, but as long as they're all facing the right way. Harvey, give over. Okay, so we're on to another option part. This is option part D4. Again, no instructions for this, so we'll have to wing it and see how we get on. But all being well, we'll get to the end of this video and we'll have these hubs in and front shafts in, and then yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Right guys, before I fit the last C-hub and knuckle, I just thought I'd show you exactly how this droop works. Let me turn the camera around here. Right, so hopefully you can see this screw that comes through the angle here, this flat, and you have your little Allen key or hex head that comes through the bottom arm. Your C-hub will sit in here, and you have this angle part here. Well, that, as you screw that through, you can see we've got very little droop there at the minute. Let me just show you how that adjusts. Maybe you can, maybe you can't see, but as I wind this out, that will limit the amount of travel adjusting your droop. So there we have full droop, and as you wind it in, that hits that plate and lifts that up. Hopefully you can see that. So I'll go ahead and finish this front build and get editing the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So guys, that's us about done with the front end. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers might notice that I had stupidly fitted the rear shock tower to the front. I have since swapped that out. I'd sent a picture to Scott from Mayako, and he very promptly came back and said you've got the shock tower in the wrong place. So I have that sorted out. The rest of the build went really smoothly, other than we have a couple of screws for the lower or for the bottom of the shocks, and one is left hand thread, one's right hand thread. I think that's the way they go, but I'm waiting on Scott to get back to me just to confirm that before I screw them in. I have to say, if it wasn't for Scott, I'd have been screwed with this build. He's been so helpful the whole way through. It just wouldn't have been possible without him, because working without a manual is just, it was extremely difficult, especially with so many new features and so many different adjustments and pills going in different places. The only thing I did notice was the steering's a little bit tight. Whether that's just down to it being new, which maybe a lap round the track will sort that out, or whether I'll maybe take these out again and just give things a bit of a clearance. But we'll get the rest of it built and we'll see how it goes after that. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and leave me a comment in the comment section with any questions, and I'll answer them just as best I can. So until next time guys, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.